What makes WarGames particularly appealing is the performance of Matthew Broderick, who, if looks are anything to go by, is 21 going on 16. It's only his second film role, but he approached it well prepared because he comes from an acting family. His father, who died a little while ago, was James Broderick, a familiar performer on American TV. In the States this summer, WarGames was such a success, especially among the teeny boppers, that Matthew's asking price for a film role is now said to be $750,000, the sort of sum on which I should imagine the average 21-year-old could rub along quite nicely. Anyway, I talked to him recently in New York and asked him whether he'd had to learn how to use a computer.
It's all very fake what I do up there. I mean, I'm sort of kind of bad at that, to tell you the truth. I mean, I thought when I got the part I should prepare for this, and I read a book on computers and pretty much couldn't make head or tail of it. I mean,
I'm glad to hear that, because I can't either.
I mean, I have the basic, like, I now sort of understand what it does, what a computer does, but I mean, I understand it, but I don't really, like, believe it, or I don't really understand it. And anyway, I had to learn how to type. That's what I had to do. I couldn't even do that. So they invented a program where they wrote a program where I could hit any key and the right letter would come up on the screen. And which was great, because I'd been, panicking, and the director had been saying, you have to learn how to type. We want it really to look real. It's got to look real. And I'm, spending my weekends going like this, no speed at all. And then I get to the set and they go, surprise, look at this. And you just go like that and up it comes.
Does it bother you that you seem to be getting cast younger than your age?
Sometimes it bothers me, but I don't really think there's much I can do about it. I mean, I could try and play somebody my age. I could be 21. But I think I'd look a little young, I mean, it would look like I was playing somebody older than I am, so I'm kind of stuck by, genetics or something. I hope that, my fear is, and what people have told me, is if you get really sort of known as being good at playing 15-year-olds, and then suddenly you look too old and you can't play the 15-year-olds, and that's what they think you're good at, you're kind of in a bad place. So it's good to, as you start to age, make sure you move the parts you play up.
You come from an acting background, of course, because your father was a big star on TV here. Has that helped you?
I don't think I was as scared of producers and things as I might have been had I not seen my father go through it for years and years. And just like that, I think it made me less scared and also less hopeful in a lot of ways.
Well,
I mean, when I decided to be an actor, I didn't think I'm going to spend a year auditioning and I'm going to be a big star, or I'll quit or anything like that. I knew it was it didn't work out that way, but I didn't expect anything from it. Because I saw my father be real successful and then not work for years, so I still, I don't trust anything about it, in a way.
Most agreeable and level-headed young man, Mr. Broderick. The only thing that bothers him about stardom is that he can no longer ride his bicycle down Fifth Avenue without being recognised. But now on to Robert Altman's film Come Back to the Five and Dime, Jimmy Dean, Jimmy Dean, based on Ed Gratchick's play of the same name, which Altman also directed on.